Hi Aquarius, welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. This is your monthly love reading. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. For those who have subscribed, thank you. Just so you know, Aquarius, this love reading will be extended on Patreon, so the video will be there uploaded with the channel love letter and the bonus question. I usually like to leave the bonus question next to the link where the Patreon page, you'll see the bonus question next to the link. Moving on, check out your bi-weekly energy reading, August 30th through September 13th. It's already uploaded or streamed, I should say. If you haven't done so, it's already there. So for the next 2 weeks, you can hear your advice, general reading, and whatever will be dictating you or affecting you in the cosmos. All right, up to September 30th. The advice will be in the advice for each zodiac sign will be in the comment section. All right, it's time stamped. Lastly, follow me on TikTok or Instagram, folks. I do have nightly oracle messages there. Okay. All right, let's get started. So the questions that I ask are: 1, how are they feeling about you? 2, what's blocking them from a union or a commitment? 3, are they in another relationship? Now, if that question was already answered in the first 2 questions, I'll ask, how would they feel if you and them were together? Let's get started. All right, Aquas. I hope my Aquarians are doing well. First question. How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? Okay. Well, very strong Saturn placement here. So some of you may have a very strong Aquarius placement, or you're dealing with somebody with either you're dealing with another Aquarius or a Capricorn, okay? Could be both. But I do have it here. Anyway, how are they feeling about you? Aquarius, there's something about you that's makes you stand out from the crowd, all right? This person feels this way about you. I'm not surprised, seeing this energy doesn't surprise me, I should say, because that is basically so Aquarian, detached from the mass, but yet, feeling the universal family. Really weird, but that's an Aquarius energy, because what I see here is that this person really thinks so highly of you. But at the same time, there's something about this energy that it's like they see you as, somebody who's intuitive, or, somebody that is grounded or intuitive and grounded. Some of you may be psychic. Some of you just have really good intuition. Nonetheless, even nurturing, how to, handle your business, whether it's finance, family, business, both, whatever. But this is what really bothers me. It's that the star card, your card, came out in the reverse. So 2 stories. I'm hearing that you don't feel good about this relationship or about the person. I don't know why. Is it something that they did to you, with the devil card being here? Do you feel that, this is not the person for you, and you're like, you know what? I'm here to inquire about someone, Leonore, but I don't want them back. I'm just curious. So is it because they display, some type of addiction, toxicity, or some type of mental stress, that you didn't like or you don't like? So even though this person feels, this way about you, like even with the 6 of Cups here, you could be dealing with somebody that has a very strong water placement. You may have a strong water placement. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but they see you as someone that they could get along with much more than they do with other people. So nonetheless, long story short, this person sees so much from you that they don't see in other people. You know, like you basically check 2/3 of their list, if not all of it. But you, Aquarius, you don't feel the same way with the Star card in the reverse. So I don't know what that means. Let's move on. Second question, what's blocking them from a union or a commitment? What's blocking them from a union or a commitment? Okay, interesting. Life. Life is blocking them from a union or a commitment. You could be still dealing with someone that has a very strong earth sign. Doesn't have to be. You may have that in your chart as well. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is here in the second question. Interesting. I have Two of Pentacles here 2 times. When I see these two energies here along with these two cards, which is inner journey and growth. All right, so I have Two of Pentacles here that came out twice. Then I have these very interesting energies here. So life is getting in their way. What does that mean? Well, could be a couple of things. Maybe they're dealing with some inner healing. Inner healing is something that someone does individually, you know, not as a collective. I mean, it can be, but you know, that's not the energy I'm seeing here. This person is needing to heal from I don't know what. Again, it could be different stories. Could be grief, childhood trauma, addictions, mental stress or issues. You know, and that could stem from anything, you know, or it could expand into, you know, emotional stagnation or immaturity. The point is that life is getting in the way, and they're recognizing who they are, what they are, and how they behave. Correct? That is a huge indication of the Devil card. I keep showing the Devil card because the Devil card is such a strong energy here. Because either you, Aquarius, are dealing with someone like this, vice versa, if it's vice versa, where someone here really needs to heal. And let me tell you something right now. If this person does not feel this way, if you're like, you know, Leonora, I know who you're talking about, and this person feels like there's nothing wrong with them, that's a shame, because I see it here very strongly that they need to really come to terms that we all have shadow work, right? We all, meaning we all have this dark side to ourselves when it comes to how we treat our own selves and or how we treat other people in a relationship. Doesn't matter if it's intimate or not, but there's, you know, some lingering and again, I don't know which direction this is, but it could be childhood, could be their past relationship, could be you, maybe it was you being with you, Aquarius. You know, my crowd here for the like a lot of you are not with this person. Okay, so you have someone from the past thinking of you or wanting to be with you, right? Some of you may be in a relationship with this person, and that's fine too, because I think both stories apply. So you take the story as it resonates, okay? Especially if you know the type of qualities and traits and characteristics that I'm pointing out about this person. The question is, what's stopping them from a union or a commitment? And it's their inner growth. Their journey in life right now has to be a solo journey, an individual journey that you can't help them with. And not saying that you're not qualified to help them with. I'm not saying that you don't love them enough to help them or you don't care about them to help them. It's just that you're enabling them if you do so, if that makes sense. Third question, are they in another relationship? Are they in another relationship? It doesn't look like it. No, they don't want to be in another relationship. They're happy being single, honestly. If they're not single, they're probably dating around. Someone here may be a teacher. Excuse me. Some type of teacher or life coach, something like that. Doesn't have to be, but if you are some type of teacher or some type of life coach or some sort of, motivator, or public speaker, or something like that, this person wants to be with you. That's coming in very strongly. If you are a psychic of some sort or have very high intuition, this person wants to be with you. This should resonate with you, Aquarius. Because that's coming in very strongly. This person wants to be with you, okay? Otherwise, for the rest of you, they're not in another relationship. They may be seeing other people here with the Five of Wands. They may be like dating around, but nothing is like you. Remember, nothing is like you. You're the star, right, of the show. Literally, you're right in the middle. Your card came out, Aquarius. But it doesn't. I don't have to be talking to an Aquarius. But with the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Wands in reverse, they're not seeing anyone serious. It's not serious. If they're even seeing someone, if they for another group of you, it's no, they're alone. They're alone because I think that some of them do recognize that they need to work on themselves, or they're in the process of doing that, and being within a relationship is not going to help. If this makes sense, they always tell addicts, people that are going to rehab and are recovering from addiction issues, addiction problems, they always tell them not to really engage in a relationship, obviously, there are people that are addicts and they're already in a relationship and they go to rehab, but, they have to, the relationship that they need to concentrate on is themselves. They come first more than their spouse. They come first more than their children. They come first more than their parents. So being single, being alone, being secluded, even though you're in a relationship or this person's in a relationship, helps your healing, your growth, your enlightenment. For I think this person really wants to. This person wants to really come towards you and be a better person, if that makes sense. And I feel that very strongly. And again, this really resonates for someone who really is trying to work on themselves. I feel like, Aquarius, you would know that more than me. If you don't feel like this person's working on themselves, and perhaps I'm not talking to you, because I do have an energy of someone wanting to work on themselves. Maybe for one or two of you, you're like, no, this person has no idea that there's something wrong with them, or that they really need to heal, their past trauma or whatever it is, their past grief. And that's fine too, but eventually they'll snap out of it. I see it here. They're going in many different directions, I'm afraid, and you're one of them. You're one of them. They want to come towards you, Aquarius. Vice versa. If it's vice versa, it's just that either the universe is saying, you know what, Aquarius, I don't think this person's ready for you yet, or we have someone else for you, Aquarius. Or you're saying that. You're saying this person is not ready for you until they grow up, for some of you, with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, or just really acknowledge and validate, what they did to you or how they are, especially, admitting to themselves that they need to get their shit together. Even if it looks like that from the outside, it doesn't look like that from the inside, you know? But, you know, I'm not trying to throw shame at anyone in this reading whatsoever. It's still a love reading, and it's a beautiful love reading. If this person wants to be with you, I think that they will change. Okay, I think that they will change, and that's basically the premise of this reading. Okay, all right, Aquas, if you need a private reading, my email is in the description box. If you want to see the extended to this video, it will be on Patreon. I do have that link in the description box along with the bonus question. All right, love you. Bye.